been parked up for a week while the patrol's been getting fixed again. The little bit of door on the side there, so she's looking sweet. So literally the next day, and we're just going down to Redhead Beach. We're heading off to another hip camp tomorrow. So Redhead Beach is literally just like not even 5-minute drive.
Stone throw away
from where we are. So it's kind of like 20-ish degrees, sort of hit and miss sort of day, but nice.
The sun's out. There is a few clouds, so it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the day pans out.
Yeah, but I didn't even know it's like right near us, so you can air down, jump on the beach, drive down the beach. It was $33 I think for a week pass to get on. So we're just gonna go down, just literally just lay down, put some music on, sit in the sun, and kind of hoping it's soft. I feel like we haven't driven on a beach in ages.
It's been so long.
So it's just no better feeling than just airing down, jumping on the beach and hanging out. So let's do it. Well, our nice sunny beach day hasn't really gone to plan. I'm currently sitting in the car on the beach because it started to rain. It wasn't forecast for rain today, but there's this massive black cloud that's come through, like literally where we are.
So dark.
We got like 25 minutes. It was sunny, a little bit windy, but it was beautiful, just laying in the sun, and it was amazing. About to sort of cook some lunch now, and then it just some big sun shower, then it just
big drops of rain.
Yeah, now it's gotten really cold. So not every day is a beautiful day for the beach. We're looking forward to just hanging out and just chilling afternoon at the beach. I think we need to reevaluate
the rest of the day.
Our afternoon posture, because I need a jumper. It's actually quite
cold.
Actually quite cold outside, but I don't know. It's kind of weird sitting here just like
Sitting
the car.
in the car on this beach.
Nice,
like,
eh? Jeez, there's plenty other worse places you could be. It's beautiful.
Hardly any other people here, so it's a bit weird.
Anyway. So we've been hanging out the last 3 nights now at a beautiful hip camp just outside of Maitland. It's called Morpeth. Is that the town?
Yes, that's the town.
Yeah, Morpeth. So we've got a beautiful spot on the Hunter River. Beautiful bit of green grass. It is literally epic. It's up there. It's up there, one of our favourites.
It's pretty good. And I just want to say, the view, this will sound weird, but I was looking out the window today and the view almost looks like the old school Windows desktop background.
What?
Do you reckon? Like,
what?
When you look out there.
What? That is so random.
I know, it's so weird, but...
No, it's so random. But yeah, it's been absolutely epic out here. It's like just outside of town. We parked up here for 3 days because we went in, we took it into the 4x4 centre. We went to get a wheel alignment at Bob Jane the other week, and the camber bolts on the rear arms are not the billet arms, they're on the lower arms in front of that on the rear. Were seized, so we bought some new lower arms from Andrew at On Track. He sent them up. I found these guys on Instagram, the 4x4 Centre. They were actually really bloody good. Jay for there, he did an absolute amazing job. So we put the new arms on, so there's new bushes, new bolts, everything, wheel alignment. So it's driving absolutely bloody beautiful. So that's why we parked up here, and I'm mega glad that we did. It's been epic. So it's just a beautiful afternoon at the moment. Just the sun starting to go down. It gets so bloody dark so early, like 5 o'clock, it's like done.
Sunset's at 5 o'clock, so yeah, it's very early. The closer you come to the coast, I guess.
Yeah, it's literally done, but beautiful spot. Could not recommend it enough. This is why we love hip camps. No one's been here. We've got this whole stretch of this river here, green grass, all to ourselves, and it's just love it. Absolutely love it. Hip camps have just been wicked. It's pretty much what we do every single time now.
Yeah, we've definitely gotten lucky with all the ones we've been to so far.
Love it. So you're going to enjoy this sunset, get a fire if we can rack up some wood. Had an epic fire the other night here, but find a bit of wood and enjoy a fire, and tomorrow morning we're hitching up and heading off.
Today's been a bit of a drive day, so we've only got a couple of days until we need to be up in Brisbane. So we've sort of pinned it from around that Maitland area, and we're up around Coffs Harbour now. And while we're in the car, Josh's criteria was find a nice hip camp, somewhere with nice green grass and somewhere on the water, and I want to get there by around 3:30. So I checked all those boxes. I feel like this episode's turning into like the most beautiful hip camp reviews, but I know we said it at the last one we were just at, but this one just takes the whole cake. Like, the grass is absolutely stunning. The river is right here. We've got the whole place to ourselves. Nobody else is here. And it's brand new. It's only been open for about a week apparently. So when we got here, the owner said, yeah, we've only been open for a week and we're getting heaps of bookings straight away, but they had a heap of rain during the week, so everybody's cancelled. So now we've got the whole place to ourselves. So we're absolutely jagged. Just a beautiful spot. So George is having a run around. She's already jumped in for a swim down at the river. It's just stunning here. So we're going to get set up. We're going to have a fire just in the fire pit here. There's firewood as well. Absolutely stunning. This one is just beautiful.
Alright, got a bloody beautiful day today, and if you do know me well, you know that I like keeping all of my gear nice and clean. And look, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. It's been, I don't know, it's been probably a month and a half now or something, but I haven't washed the setup yet. So the van's dirty, the car's dirty, went through a heap of rain and mud the other day, so it's I don't like it. I like getting it dirty, but also like having it clean as soon as I can. So it's definitely been a bit of a struggle, sort of the lower East Coast sort of side. Again, we haven't looked everywhere, but I've sort of found it hard to find any car washes that actually fit everything in there. I really feel like once you get up a bit more north, it's a lot easier to do this. So I'm going to give it a nice little wash. Again, it doesn't really come often. We've got a hose here, we've got town water, we've got all the stuff here to do it. So these opportunities don't come up too often when you're traveling full time. So you definitely got to make the most of it. So what I've done here, I'm just going to show you how, because I haven't cleaned the roof in a while, so I want to get up and clean the solar panels. And look, if you're OH&S office or something, skip a couple of minutes, you're probably not going to like this, but what I do is to get up there is I get the car, if you've got a roof rack on your car, I get the car as close as I can to the van. I'm then going to get up, jump onto the roof rack, and then that gives me like full access to the roof. I can pretty much, what I've got is I bought it from, I think like Super Cheap or wherever I was. It's like a little sort of little washer thing. This extends out, so it goes it's absolutely like weighs nothing, so but it extends out. It's got a nice extendable pole, so pretty much I can stand there, lean on the van, I can wash the solar panels, and then Mikayla just chucks me up the hose, I can wash it off, and I can pretty much clean the whole roof. Now look, if you do need to get up on the roof, you can get up there. I know on the Lotus you can. Again, whatever van you got, just maybe make sure before you jump up there and fall through the roof or something like that, but you can jump up. Our roof is full of solar panels, so I'd rather not. You can get up there if you're sort of careful where you step and don't really want to be standing on solar panels, but you can get up there and clean the whole roof. So really important to make sure your solar panels are clean majority of the time, the best you can. So I'm going to get up, do that. We just take like that little tool to show you. We take like 1 or 2 sponges with us. Again, we don't get to hand wash the car much, and then I haven't got much car wash, but that's what I got, a bit of car wash there. And generally I don't take a bucket because it takes up too much room, so I just literally just like dab a bit on the sponge or whatever, put a bit of water on it, do as much as I can until it sort of dries and runs out, and hopefully that'll be enough to do the van. But that's just a couple of things to sort of take with us, so we can sort of keep the gear as clean as we can, while we're traveling around. All right, I'm up. I got my hose. It's definitely a little bit sketchy, especially when you got a broken knee at the moment. Well, 2 broken knees really, so it's not ideal, but get the safest way up. The solar panels actually aren't that bad. Have a bit of a look. It's not that bad. There's a little bit of dust there. I'm gonna wash the whole van. So doing the roof first, I'm gonna wash all the dust and shit down on the side of the van. So get the roof nice and clean, and I'll give the rest a go. Have a look at Georgia just enjoying the, have a look at this. Watching the guy on the jet ski. You reckon, George? Good day? Such a bloody ripper spot. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do to get the water off the roof is another handy little airbag tip. Got the car parked there, so Mikayla's gonna make sure I don't hit the car as this goes down. I'm gonna put the bags down. I'm trying to get out of the way because it's going to let the water run off the roof. And there's the water coming off the roof. Just let it all run aside for a minute. They're going to get back up there, and I'm just going to give it a give them a quick little polish. I hope you're enjoying today's episode. We want to take a quick moment to let you guys know what we offer for you on our website. We've got a full range of traveling campers merch.
We've got men's, women's, kids' tees, and we've even got some hoodies and stickers as well.
We've also got information about our setup, and we've also got a full detailed rundown on there of how we've gone from back in the day, if you've been following for a while, to rarely traveling to now traveling full time. We share absolutely everything on there with how we've done it, and there's an opportunity in there if it interests you to check it all out, and maybe even 2023 is the year to make a change for you. You can jump on there, go through a quick process, or jump in the DMs on our social media. You'll be in contact with our personal assistants, and we're about to help you guys out. Now, we don't ask for much, but take a quick second to jump on. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like. Also, drop a comment below of what your favorite part of the episode was. And you can also turn on the little bell reminder so you don't miss any moments of traveling campers.
Thanks so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Well, such a good feeling. The whole setup now is nice and clean. We always take up the most opportunities when we get a nice little spotlight to give everything a nice hand wash. So pretty much all I did on top once I got the water off the roof is I jumped up there. I gave them a nice wipe, because if you don't do that, especially if they're black, they end up with having watermarks and stuff on there. So, you know, probably wouldn't affect it too much, but I like to get it nice and perfect. So we use the 11.5 spray out of our Kangen water machine. So that's a strong alkalized water. So it's a beautiful cleaning agent. We literally use that throughout the whole van to clean everything.
Cleans and polishes everything.
Even in our washing machine, it washes our clothes for us as well. So we've got a unlimited amount of that. So if you're into sort of non-tox living, like we are, especially if I'm also inside, that's an amazing option. But like, look, you just get up there, you know, a bit of Windex or something like that if you don't really care about that. Just give it the nice little polish. So pretty much on the outside, all I did, still use tire shines. Got some tire shine on the outside there. Look,
And car wash.
Yeah, and use the car wash for the outside, put a bit of tire shine on the tyres, and that's sort of it. Like, generally I do a bit more of a fuller detail sort of thing and wipe everything down, give the car a quick wash as well. But that's the thing when you're on the road is, you know, you're literally going to be going a dirt driveway now, so it's going to get dirty pretty quick. So that's one thing you sort of got to, for me, you sort of got to let go a little bit. But everything's perfect. Another epic afternoon. So
beautiful here.
Yeah, so we got some ribeyes for dinner. That's pretty much every night is ribeyes and Scotch fillet, or what, some sort of chicken. Yeah, chicken like that. You got duck fat potatoes.
My famous duck fat potatoes I'm making tonight.
So bloody keen for that. So that's going to be on. And what else you got? Brad, the owner, gave you...
So Brad, the owner, he came down this morning with a big crab net, and there were 4 gigantic mud crabs in there. So he took them back, he froze them, let them go to sleep, prepped them, and brought them back for us. So they're in our freezer now, and we're heading to a friend's place in a couple of days. So I think we might wait until Josh won't eat them. I can't eat it all myself, so I might wait till we're there and we can cook them up and eat them all together. Yeah,
so accommodating. Look, they end up, turns out they actually follow us. I followed the channel now as well. So as soon as we put up, they knew who we were. So absolute legends. Thanks for that. It's made this experience here just absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to get this fire going so it's nice and warm. So I would like to be warm when I eat my ribeye.
Yes.
The nice conditions and watch this sunset. Absolute ripper.
Okay, just to show you how big these crabs really are. I mean, I don't have the biggest hands, but that claw is literally the same size as my hand. So I cannot wait until we cook these up. I thought I'd quickly show you how I make my famous duck fat potatoes. They're not actually famous, just every time I cook them for other people, they absolutely love them and they always ask for the recipe. I actually just came across this recipe on Google one night because I felt like making it from scratch, because we were quite often buying the frozen version of the duck fat potatoes and we loved them, but I just felt like making them from scratch one night, and since I've done that I have never bought the frozen ones again. Now this is just a treat we have probably maybe once a month, once every second month. It's not something we have all the time because it's really probably not that good for you. But all I've done so far is you can use any sort of white potatoes, it doesn't matter. I know lots of recipes say to use this type of potato and that type of potato. I don't think it matters. Just use any type of potato. I've sliced them in half. I've sort of chosen smaller potatoes. sliced them in half, popped them in the pot, brought them up to a boil, let them boil for a couple of minutes just until they're soft enough to pop a fork in. Not fully cooked through though. So now I've popped them on the tray. I'm going to get the bottom of a cup and I'm going to smash them. So they're not traditional sort of nice pretty looking roast potatoes. They are going to be like more of a smashed rustic type of potato. I've had the oven preheated to 180, and now once I smash them I'm going to pop the duck fat on them. This is the Lover Duck brand that you can just get from around in the fridge section where the duck and chicken is. There is another brand called Always Fresh that's in like the shelf section. I'm not sure what, I can't remember what type of aisle, what section it's in the supermarket, but that's in the aisles, that's a shelf version. So I'm going to get smashing into these potatoes and I'll pop the duck fat on them and then pop it in the oven. So they're in the oven now. I popped them on for about 30 minutes, so that is a convection oven, so it does cook a lot quicker than a normal oven. So, but they're on 180, so if you do go to cook them, just keep an eye on them. I just like to take them out once they're golden brown. So while they're in the oven, I've got some veggies here that I'm going to put on the steamer, and then once everything is about 10 minutes away, I'll get the Weber going and we'll pop the steaks on.
G'day, g'day. We're just testing. We're just sitting down, hanging out.
No, don't be silly. Sit down. Want to be in the video? Why are they running? Oh.